Hi, my name is Madeline, and I was wondering, why were there slaves in the South and not in the North?
This is James Brennan, and I'm the educator here at the National Civil War Museum in Harrisburg. And the question is, why did the people in the South have slaves and people in the North did not? Well, one thing it's important to note is that at one point people in the North did in fact have slaves. By the 1800s, those states were gradually starting to get rid of their slaves. Part of the reason was because the North was becoming a very city-oriented place. Instead of having farms with lots of slaves, you had factories to work in. And a lot of people were starting to move to the North from Europe. People from England, from Germany, from Ireland, they were moving to the North to start working in these factories. So for basically, the North did not need slavery anymore. They had factories to work in instead of farms, mostly, and you had a lot of people from Europe coming in to work in those jobs. So you really did not need slavery anymore in the North. In the South, though, things didn't really change. The South continued to be a very farm-oriented place, massive plantations growing cotton, and you need people to work on those plantations, and those people were slaves. So the South continued to keep that old system around because their life, their culture didn't really change, and the North did. While the North was moving towards a very city-oriented, city-minded, factory-minded world, the South continued to be that rural, farm-based, cotton-based world where you needed these big plantations to keep everything going. And the people you needed to work on those plantations were slaves.